Hello everyone, so we are going to look at the quotient rule. Quotient rule, actually quotient, the word quotient means a division. It's more like a division. So quotient rule applies when they tell you to differentiate questions that look similar to this. They are divided like this. That is when you use the quotient rule. That means if you have a question y equals to u and v, u will be this upper one, the v will be the denominator and u will be the numerator. V will be the denominator and u will be the numerator. So if they tell you to differentiate this, you just have to know this formula that dy dx equals to v du. You get this v and you multiply it by du dx when you've differentiated this, minus now the u itself, dv dx. You differentiate now the v over v squared. Very simple. So for example, if we have dy dx will be equal to v, our v actually is x cubed, times du dx. We differentiate this. The first one will be drop the power, it will be 2x, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus this will be 3. When you differentiate x, it gives you 1, and when you differentiate 1, it actually gives you a 0, minus u. Our u is x squared minus 3x plus 1 times dv dx. So you differentiate dv dx, which will give you times 2. That drop the pi, it comes 3x squared over v squared. V squared is x cubed squared. Are we together? So this actually now leaves us with, when you open brackets, this leaves us, this is actually 2x to the power 4. I think you know when you multiply x to the power 3 times x1, you just add the powers 3 plus 1, which will give you 4. So you just keep on adding the powers. Minus 3x cubed together. When you try to open here the bracket, this multiply this 3 here, it becomes 3x to the power 4 minus, this is now 9x to the power 3 plus 3x squared over, now here just multiply this times this, which will give you x to the power 6. Are we together? So let me continue it from here. That means here we shall remain, when we open the brackets, our dy dx will leave us with, this will be 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 minus, so you open the brackets, this negative, when it enters, it becomes minus 3x to the power 4. When it comes to this negative and negative, it becomes a plus 9x to the power 3, and when it comes here, it becomes still a negative, minus 3x squared over x to the power 6. So we try now to simplify here. This is x to the 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 4 actually gives us negative x to the power 4. Are we together? And when we continue, negative 3x squared plus 9x squared actually gives us plus 6x cubed, and then lastly we remain with minus 3x squared over x to the power 6. So when you divide all throughout by x to the power 6, this is x to the power 6, and this gives us minus 1 over, this now becomes x. So you get 6 minus 4, actually gives us 2, are we together? Plus, when it divides this, it becomes, because if it is x to the power 3 divided by x to the power 6, anything like this, you just get 3 minus the 6. So it will be x to the power negative 3, which is 1 over x to the power 3. That's why I'm just subtracting 6 over x to the power 3 minus here 3 over x to the power 4. So that will be our answer. So we're also going to try out this very first. Dy dx equals to v, our v will be x squared plus 1 times du dx. When you differentiate this, remember I told you how they differentiate this. You drop the power, that is 3, get what is inside here, and then subtract the power minus 1, and then multiply by what is divided by what you differentiate here in the middle. Differentiate x squared minus 1, you remain with 2x. The minus 1 becomes a 0. Minus now u, which is x squared minus 1, dv dx. Differentiate this, you remain with actually 2x over, so now leaves you with x cubed, here this is a 2, x cubed, x squared plus 1, and this is a squared. Are we together? So to be able to make this simpler, you pick out the what is actually similar in both. We see that this x squared minus 1 and x squared minus 1 to the power 3, they are similar. So you pick out the smallest one. If you pick out x squared minus 1 squared, what do you remain with? In this first one, that means we shall remain with x squared minus plus 1 times 2x, we together, times 3, because this 3 has also remained, are we together? Minus here, now we shall only remain with x squared minus 1, but remember we took out on, because we took out this 2, so we shall only remain with 1 times 2x, are we together? Over x squared plus 1 squared. You can see if you multiply this, you still get this upper one. If you multiply this times this, you can still get this upper one. So that means here we shall remain with x squared minus 1 squared, open the brackets, this is 2 times 3 is 6, so 6x times this x squared gives you now 6x to the power 3 plus 6x times 1 gives you plus 6x minus, this is now 2x. 2x times x squared gives you minus 2x to the power 3, and there is a negative here, so this will be a plus. 2x times 1 gives us plus 2x over, this is x squared plus 1 squared together. So this leaves us with x squared minus 1 squared into, when you simplify this, this is 6x cubed minus 2x cubed gives us 4x cubed, are we together? And this is 6 plus this plus 8x over x squared plus 1 squared. That is it. Please don't forget to subscribe and to like.